But be wise. Especially high school brothers. You know, you guys all try to be adventurous and do foolish things and, you know, daring to do all this dangerous stuff, thinking that you being the man. Trying out for the dangerous stuff is not being the man. That's being foolish. One of my students, he jumped off the swimming pool and he tried to look cool and he bumped his head, not in the water, but on the ground. And he started bleeding. And we took him to the hospital. Hospital didn't accept him because he didn't sign the parent's signature, thinking that he's adult. He almost died. Did he die? No. But then what did he do? Because of his cool, dangerous, adventurous, heroic action, it brought suffering to the parents, suffering to the youth group, suffering to me, suffering to the church. See, adventurous and being dangerous is not a man. That's just being dumb. That's being stupid. That's being ignorant, which destroys you and the people around you. I'm okay about you getting destroyed, but don't put the mess around, making other people suffer. That's my point. Foolishness, trying something dangerous, is dumb and evil. Why? Because it destroys you and it destroys the people around. Sometimes in the parking lot, I see these boys doing some dumb, adventurous trial. You know, they jump off, you know, they tackle each other. Don't do that. Okay? You getting tackled and your bone breaking, I don't mind. But the parking lot's gonna fill with the blood. And when the newcomer comes, then newcomer won't come again. Proverbs chapter 1 verse 7, fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. James chapter 1 verse 5, if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given him. Wisdom saves you and the people that you follow, that people follows you, and stupidity destroys you. Not only you, but the people who follows you. I had a student, he went to West Point. You heard this story, right?
Yeah.
And then he committed suicide. No,
he tried
he
to.
attempted suicide, right? Now why did he do that? He swallowed 30 pills of sleeping pill. Why? Because he was in love and the girl said no. What is that called? Foolishness. Stupidity. Dumb. That's not romance. That's just being flat out dumb. Now, his parents came to me and they begged me. You know what's so weird? His parents wasn't worried about that he attempted suicide and is now in hospital. His parents came to me and said, Pastor Bert, can you come with us to West Point that he won't be kicked out? That he could go there again? Your son is in hospital. It's okay. I want him to go back to West Point. Okay. If that's your wish, I'll try my best. So I went to West Point and I'm like, wow, this place is cool. All these guys are so like, wow, muscular and fit, wow, you know? And I saw the dean, I met the dean who was going to decide whether he's going to be kicked out or not. And then I gave all my heart, begging for, just give him one more chance. Redemption. One more chance! I preached at him. And he's like, and I'm like, yeah, you know, you are about to receive my persuasion and about to be persuaded. I'm like, yeah, that's right. I can talk. I could talk. And you know what he said? There's no second chance. He's going to be kicked out. And he said this one thing, and I got persuaded. He was right. You know what he said? There's no second chance. Because when he becomes the general or leading 1,000 people, he's going to be in a position to push to the extreme. And when he makes that kind of foolish choice, it's not just going to kill him, it's going to kill 1,000 people together. If you cannot handle a gross rejection, taking the 30 pills, swallowing to your mouth, I'm not going to let him be the leader responsible for 1,000 people's death. So in West Point, there's no second chance. Why? Because your foolishness kills 1,000 other people. Your heroic action kills other people. That's why the coward, calm ones are the leaders. They're the wise ones, not the adventurous, heroic, daring ones. Number 4, clear communication. Clear communication. You know, me and my son sometimes cannot have a clear communication because I say something, he registers as a food. I'm like, so what you do? What? French fry? That's a big problem between me and my son Caleb. He has to balance his eating habits. Joshua chapter 1 verse 10-11. And Joshua commanded the officers of the people, pass through the midst of the camp and command the people, prepare your provisions, for within 3 days you are to pass over this Jordan to go into take possession of the land that the Lord your God is giving you to possess. It's a clear and concise, simple commandment coming from Joshua, and they were all united as one, and they won the battle. Clear communication with God, and communication amongst each other. Number 5, accomplishing the unity. Joshua chapter 1 verse 13 through 15. This is a scary one. Look at this. I'll read it. Don't go there. Remember the word that Moses, the servant of the Lord, commanded you, saying, the Lord your God is providing you a place of rest and will give you this land. Your wives, your little ones, and your livestock shall remain in the land that Moses gave you beyond Jordan. But all the men of valor among you shall pass over armed before your brothers and shall help them, until the Lord gives rest to your brothers as he has to you, and they take possessions of the land that the Lord your God is giving them. Then you shall return to the land of your possession and shall possess it, the land that Moses, servant of the Lord, gave you beyond the Jordan toward the sunrise. Clear commandment came from Joshua, and this is the response of the people to Joshua. They're saying, all that you have commanded us, we will do, and wherever you send us, we will go, just as we obeyed Moses in all things, so we will obey you. Only may the Lord your God be with you as he was with Moses. Whoever rebels against your commandment and disobeys your words, whatever you command him shall be put to death. Only be strong and courageous. You know what? This is such a strong army. You know why? Because it wasn't Joshua who was saying it, but the people saying, Joshua, do whatever you do according to God. And if someone disobeys you, we're going to kill them. That kind of mentality. I'm not saying like go after someone and beat someone up. What I'm saying is that kind of unity was there. That kind of unity in God was there. That kind of oneness. And they lost the battle only once and won the battle for like the whole land. The leadership skill is biblically the one who's able to bring the unity. The one who is able to accomplish the unity. Once the unity is there, everything else is possible. But once the unity is disrupted, everything else is impossible. David. When you look at David, he was in Hebron, and then he entered